welcome back to another video. This is your girl Sweetie Love New York. Guys, I'm so excited. Guess what? I'm making a seafood boil. Yes guys, I'm making a seafood boil, Sweetie Lobster. So let's tell you guys what we have to make our seafood boil. Okay, so over there we have some coconut milk. So we have the powder form of the Grace coconut milk, and also I'm gonna put a little touch of turmeric in it. I'm gonna put some curry. I have my garlic powder, my Italian season, and some black pepper, and of course I have some oyster sauce that I'm gonna put in the cream. Over here we have some yellow potatoes, and here we have a combination of green peppers, yellow peppers, orange peppers, and purple onions. So let's continue. We have our shrimp there. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Contain yourself, Sweetie Love, contain yourself. And over here we have our eggs. Can't have seafood boil without your eggs, but I already boiled the eggs, so that'll make it easier. And the main event, guys, it's so expensive. I have some crab, lobster tail, not crab. We're stepping up for a game. We have some lobster tail here. So let's get started, guys. Over here I already have my first step. I already have my water boil. I put a little salt in it. So now I'm gonna add my yellow potato. Okay guys, so that's it. So I'm gonna take that potato to a boil. I'm gonna put my flame on 6 and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so the potato is cooking. Yes, just the way I want it. So the next step now, I'm gonna work on my lobster tail and my shrimp. Alright guys, so the next step, I'm going to work on my shrimp. I'm not going to season the lobster. When I make the sauce, I'll just add the lobster to it, the lobster tail. But I'm going to season the shrimp. So let's get this out of the way. Let's pull this forward. And you know my routine of seasoning my shrimp. So first I'm going to sprinkle some olive oil over it. If you're a Sweetie Love fan, you know the rules. Why am I doing this? Go check my video out, guys. Okay, so I just drizzle some olive oil. All measurement and ingredients I use, I'm going to list it in the description box below, so you guys, when you're gonna try making your own seafood boil, all the ingredients will be there. And guys, everyone makes stuff differently. This is my way of making it. I'm not the original person that create all of these seafood boil stuff, but I just put a twist to it and make it Sweetie Love way. So then I'm gonna add some Italian seasoning. Okay, that's it guys. So I'm gonna take on my potato and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so the potato is finished cooked. I remember early on I told you that I don't want to cut the potato fully because I don't want to get mushy. So it's cooked like 60%, so I'm going to turn off the stove right now and I'm going to work on my sauce. Alright guys, so now I am going to start working on my sauce. So these are all the seasoning that I'm going to use to make my sauce. My pot is already hot. Can you see the smoke? I just drizzle some olive oil in it. And then let's rock and roll. So I'm going to just pour all of my sauteing my seasoning, and I'm just gonna let it saute for at least 5 minutes and I'll be back. Okay guys, so while my seasoning is sauteing, I just use the same container, and in here I have, I think it's 1.5 cups or 2 cups of hot water, but I'll leave all measurement in my description box below. So I'm just gonna combine all of my coconut water. Next step is my seasoning is halfway cooked. So what I'm going to do next, I'm just going to combine the milk all of the milk that I mixed before. I'm just gonna pour it in. Wow, looking good, guys. And now the next step, guys, I'm gonna season it. So here I have my turmeric powder. I have some Grace curry powder, some onion powder, Italian seasoning, some garlic powder, some black pepper. Going to combine everything together to see how it looks so far. I think it could have needed some more turmeric powder. Turn up my flame to 6. Let's turn it up a notch. And I'm gonna put some more curry powder to it. Now, and the next step, guys, I'm going to add my oyster sauce to it. And guys, just be careful of the salt intake because the oyster sauce is salty. And remember, I had seasoned the shrimp before. So I'm not gonna add anything else to it until I combine the shrimp. And then I will taste it and see if it needs any more salt to it. You don't want a salty seafood boil, no. We're not trying to have no high blood pressure. Okay, so let's just mix this together and let's bring it to a boil and I'll be back. All right, guys, look at it. Everything is coming just the way I want it to. So I'm going to let this at least simmer for another 5 minutes. So what we're gonna do next, after the 5 minutes, I'm going to add the shrimp and the lobster tail. But guys, remember that shrimp and lobster doesn't take long to cook. It takes like less than 10 minutes to cook. And you don't want the shrimp to be very rubbery. It came true. So I'm just gonna let it cook for another 5 minutes and I'll be back. Okay guys, so the next step, we're gonna add our shrimp. Guys, I'm telling you, I don't know if you're as excited as I am, but I can't wait to chow down this food. So I'm just gonna mix it together. Because remember that the shrimp doesn't take long to cook. I'm just waiting until it boils and then add the potato, and the lobster tail is gonna add it last. Okay, so I'm just gonna let it take to a boil and I'll be back. Alright guys, so our shrimp, remember we don't want the shrimp to be chewy. So the next step, I'm going to add the lobster tail. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we add the lobster tail. Look at that, guys. Oh my goodness. I want to taste it to see if it needs any more seasoning or any salt. Alright, so I'm using a different spoon. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Guys, I'm not lying. This tastes so good. So the next step is I'm gonna add the potato, because remember we want all of that sauce and juice to soak up in the potato. So add the potato. And guys, when you add the potato, you can't mix too much. You're just gonna gently stir it. Yeah, don't mix it up too much. Ooh, child. Guys, can you see it? Oh my goodness. Okay. Girl, you're such a foodie. Oh my goodness. So the next step now, I'm going to add some more Italian seasoning because I want that nice color. I'm just gonna add some Italian seasoning. And guys, don't push it too much. Just gentle move it back and forth because you don't want the potato to be mushy and squishy. Okay, so I'm just gonna let it boil just for 1 minute and then I'm gonna turn it off. That's it. All right guys, so guess what? It's finished cooking. I turned off the stove because I didn't want the shrimp or the potato to be soggy. But look at it guys. This is our seafood boil. So the next step guys, let's turn up the stove a little bit. Let's see, bubbling, bubbling, bubbling. Okay guys, so the next step, I'm going to add the eggs. You know you can't have seafood boil without the eggs. Oh yes, and then you know you gotta put a little cayenne pepper on it. It's so good. So I'm just put a little cayenne pepper on it. I'm gonna turn off the stove. Let's put a little more Italian seasoning on it. There you go guys, that's our seafood boil. Okay guys, so the next time you see us, it's time to eat. We're gonna plate it. Let's plate this bad boy. Let's go. Okay guys, there you have it. Oh my goodness guys, look at it. Looking so good. Guys, this is the finished product of my seafood boil. Sweetie Love Style. Guys, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Come on guys, let's be a part of the Sweetie fam. Share this video with your friend. Press that notification bell so whenever I upload wonderful video like this, you'll be the first one to notify of it. Give me a thumbs up. I'm Sweetie Love.